I'm trying to draft bad green, but people keep passing Boros cards my way. So true. So real. This is a piece of power, I guess. Wheel of Fortune. Maybe I should take it and try to draft something else that isn't, like, bad green or Boros for once. Hear me out, though. I'm kidding. No, I would do anything to never draft a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles card again. So then Safe Keeper, Nadu wide open. So true, bestie. So true. Halfway to my sub goal. Wow. Okay, I think let's just take... Ugh, I think Mana Drain is the best card in here. So I think let's just take Mana Drain and see what we get. See what we get past. It's a good card. Maybe some kind of blue-based control would work. It's like kind of the quintessential powered cube deck. All right, what do we got here? Michelangelo the Heart. Raid the Fridge. Ha ha. Beginning of your second main phase, if you attack this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and create a food token. Interesting, interesting. Echo of Eons is here for the kind of wheel game plan. This is Umezawa's G-Tech. Oh, can I change the art for this? How do I do that? Use simplified. Oh, is there no way to keep it there? Torsten is here for like a show and tell, natural order kind of game plan. I like this kind of thing, so I'm gonna take Torsten. I would prefer doing that to blue-based control, I'm not gonna lie. There's a reanimate and an Atraxa in this pack. Always say, best time to put a counter on my creatures is in my main phase after I attack. So true, bestie. So true. Yeah, let's take a reanimate here. Take an enabler. I would love if Atraxa wheeled, but it seems unlikely. There's the Narset. We could have gone wheel into Narset, but this is much better to my stupid brain. Okay, there's a natural order. I'm in. I'm in. What the hell is this? Leatherhead? Oh, I played against this as a standard and got wrecked by it. Yep. Endstone's here. You know, I'm sort of regretting not going wheel Narset, but that's fine. We'll take a natural order here. Try to go into a Torsten plan. There's a World Spine Worm. Noble Hierarch here. What do I want here? Probably a Hierarch, huh? World Spine Worm is more likely to wheel than the Hierarch here. But I guess the Noble Hierarch is more replaceable. I think we want the Worm. Sure, I'll take the Worm. Okay, Coalition Relic, Tireless Provisioner. Whenever land you control enters, make a food token or treasure token. Oh, that's kind of cute. There's a Toxic Deluge here for some control. I guess we want to be like black-green, so maybe a Deluge. Yeah, I'll go with the Deluge. Okay, we have a Poor Inoculus, Overlord. I think I go Overlord here. Overlord Mills, gets big. Oculus would be cool too. We could get like an Unearth or something, but let's take a way to fill our graveyard for this reanimate. Chatterfang. Graveyard Trespasser. Kitesail Larcenist. Let's take a Trespasser. It's just a nice, solid, mid-rangey threat. Chatterfang's a new addition. I did not look at all at what cards are new in the cube. Safekeeper, Tifa, Leonardo. Sure, man. Ewit, Frantic Search, Cecil. Restless Cottage is a black-green land. I think I'll take that. It's okay. Force Walk, they're adding cards to defeat my bad green decks. I know. Green needed a buff, not a nerf. So I guess it's great in the bad green mirror matchup. Nice Atraxa wheel here. That's nice. Sick. kind of regretting not picking up the Noble Hire instead of the World Spine Worm now. We do have 3 good natural order and reanimate. Or I guess 2 good reanimate targets. 3 good natural order targets. What's Atraxa still doing there? I know, right? No respect. No respect. Alright, what have we got here? Leatherhead, Cathar Commando, Unmarked Grave. Unmarked Grave doesn't really put anything in there, huh? Maybe I should take it just in case over like a Leatherhead, but Leatherhead is good too. Sheesh. I'm gonna take a Leatherhead. Zorak is great here, I think. I want more green low drops to natural order with. I guess we're more likely to play blue than white. Overgrown Tomb as a push is great. Alright. Time Twister, huh? There's also a Virtue of Persistence. Dark Ritual, Heritage Reclamation, Elvish Mystic. Before Dawn, hello. Flutter Dove, hello. Yeah, this would be a banger flash deck. I'm thinking we just take the Elvish Mystic here to have an early mana dork and something to natural order away. I don't think Virtue of Persistence is something we're gonna get to be able to have on the battlefield. I guess like with a show and tell, it's like not the worst thing in the world, but and it also you're mostly playing it for the removal side for the Lockthwain and Scorn. But I like the Mystic here, so I'm just gonna take that. Sometimes this wheels. Caustic Brongo would be not that bad. I would also take an Indatha Triome on the wheel. Yeah. Passing another piece of power, but we could have had a pretty cool wheel deck if we had gone that route. Legend of Yangchen. Gliss's Sunslayer, love this card. Malevolent Rumble, Leyline Binding, Titania, Protector of Argoth. We do technically have the Sylvan Safekeeper, I guess, huh? We're kind of doing a lot of things here, though. This is pretty great, though. I love this card. This is like one of my pet cards, you know? It suffers from dies to removal syndrome. It's just good, man. Just good. It's a solid mid-range threat. I think I'm gonna take it. Over Titania when we have the Sylvan Safekeeper? Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I just take the Titania to hedge. Pains me though. I love this card. But I'll do it. Okay. Oh great, they added the Legend of Yangchen, the card we've all been clamoring for. Got a Grief. Manamorphose, but I think it's just a Prismatic Vista for us. We want some nice fixing. Goes well with Titania. Yeah, I'll take it. What else is in here? Magmatic Hellkite. That's a new addition, I think. Played against this in Standard. Pretty decent. It's nice to have, and cool to see lands with stun counters. Mother of Runes, very powerful card. Flage, very powerful card in here, but we're not in Boros today. Probably later today, but not right now. All right. Craterhoof Behemoth. Sometimes Craterhoofing just wins you the game. Or a Necromancy. We don't really have that many ways of discarding cards so far. We have the Overlord as one way of discarding cards. But I'm gonna take a Necromancy here, I think, and look for more ways to discard over a Orth good natural order target. It's not even always like a great natural order target because often you're casting it on turn 3 with nothing else on board, right? Sacking your like turn 1 mana dork. So take a Necromancy here. Mox Diamond, Scrap Shooter, Itali. I think we just want fast mana. Scrap Shooter could be decent also. But I'll take a Mox Diamond. Tireless Tracker, Lightning Helix, Deceit. What is this? Razor Lash Transmigrant. Oh, I've played this card before. I think we'll take a Bitter Triumph though. That's another way to discard a card. Pretty convenient. Grist, Life Death, Nexus of Becoming. I think Grist is probably really good here. Creates creatures, is removal. Also mills cards over a life death. We have 2 reanimate effects. I think I'd rather have something that removes creatures and also creates green creatures for natural order. Ignoble Hierarch is amazing here. Persist only gets back like an overlord. Worldspine Worm doesn't even work with it because it gets shuffled back, and this is a sorcery. So I'll take an Ignoble Hierarch. Kind of a perfect card for us though. All right, Virtue Wield, that's great. Heritage Wreck, and Dotha Triome. I think let's take the Virtue as some removal also. Glissa Wield, amazing. There's also Malevolent Rumble. Permanent into your hand, rest into the graveyard. Man, I love this card so much though. I'm taking Glissa. I want to play it. Grief is pretty good here. Take that. Craterhoof Wield. That's nice. Ooh, they put this cycle of lands in here. That's really nice actually. I think I like that more than a Craterhoof. Madab, thank you for the follow. The cycle is so powerful. Taps for green and black, pretty nice. I don't know if we play the Itali, but we'll see. Tarmogoyf. How the mighty have fallen, huh? Don't really think we're playing blue. All right, Johnny. Never lucky. Some interesting cards in here. I think it's a go for the throw for us. Yeah, not that much else. We're looking to be green-black in here. Always lucky when a Johnny shows up. Yeah. Yeah, my beloved. Oh, man. Every time I draft something that isn't Boros, I'm like, oh, look at this cool Boros deck I could have had. It's your destiny, I think, to see good Boros cards when you're not playing Boros, but we'll just take a solid removal spell. All right, what have we got here? Birds, Sephiroth, or Woodfall Primus, or maybe even a Misty Rainforest? I think Primus is probably pretty good, but we could also take a bird here. I think we have enough good things to get. I think let's just take a bird. Third. Turn 1 mana dork. I don't know if we're playing the Titania plan. Cameo Collector of Tales. That's a way to fill your graveyard. Ooh, Ice Tail is actually perfect here. Titania's Boros if you squint hard enough. Yeah, so true. There's also Foreboding Landscape, but we have 2 kind of fetch land ishes already. Let's take an Ice Tail. Oh, my beloved. My beloved. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. There is a fetch land here, a Bloodstained Mire, which can grab the Overgrown Tomb for both of our colors. I think that's fine. We'll do that. Elvish Reclaimer, Grizzlebrand, Marsh Flats, Animate Dead. Oh. I don't have that many ways to discard, but I think I'm gonna go for an Animate Dead here. Over Grizzy Bee. Nethergoyf, Delighted Halfling is awesome. Tinker would be cool if we had something there, but I think it's just a halfling here. Yeah. Could take a Boseiju too, that's not bad either. Let's do that. Thornspire Verge, Cut Down, Chromatic Star, Tear Asunder. Probably a Tear Asunder, right? Seems nice. Artifact or enchantment removal, or with kicker, anything removal. There's a Nadu. Wow. Pack 3, pick 8. Absolutely no respect. These arena zoomers. Crazy work. I kind of think Preacher is kind of the best card in here, but I don't think we're gonna play it. Pending, Figure, Fable. Let's just take the green card. Bad green, my beloved, but we'll put you in the sideboard. Okay, okay. We might end up playing the Titania to have a backup plan here. That's 5 lands, so that's 28 playables. So in theory, if we kept the Titania, we also have the Mox Diamond in here. We have 4 turn 1 mana dorks. I think it's probably solid. Ooh, Woodfall Primus Wield. Let's pick that up. Give us some more options. Tenacious Underdog, Jadar, Harvester of Misery. I think let's just take a landscape here. Yeah, seems good. Don't really think we're in a position to splash for Tameo, even though it's a great way to fill your graveyard. Cauldron, sure. Let's take a Mega Spawn and probably not play it. Grizzlebrand Wield, okay. Seems like we're kind of the only person on our plan in our pod. Man, a bunch of good cards coming to us on the wheel. Pow, thank you for the follow. Okay. I think we want our solid and efficient reanimation spells. I think we want a Deluge for some control. I think we want all of our turn 1 dorks. Natural Order is good. These two are really good. I think I want a Grist. It's removal and creatures for Natural Order. That's 28. I think I want Ice Till. Overlord is basically our only way getting cards into our graveyard, as well as Bitter Triumph. Also do a Go for the Throat. I think a Necromancy, probably good. What else can we cheat? Let's do World Spine Worm, Primus. Do we need a Grizzlebrand? The only way that we would be able to cheat it in is with reanimation, and that seems like maybe a hard sell. I think I want the Virtue for the removal part of it. That's 36. 37? We want Surak, actually. Maybe that's too bad for us. This is 36. We're currently playing the Ice Tail. Ice Tail Titania. Sylvan Safekeeper. Probably a pretty decent decent engine, but am I trying to do too much? Because we have like kind of 3 plans in here right now, right? We would have the Natural Order plan. We would have the Reanimation plan. They're much more similar than other plans, but we are playing like World Spine Worm, which does not work with the Reanimation plan, for instance. I guess Necromancy works with the World Spine Worm, kind of. 36, 37, 38, 39. Do I want the Mox Diamond? 40? Including a Mox Diamond? Well, 13, 14, 15, 16. Or 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. Is this too much? Are we trying to do too much? I love Surak. A little sad to not be playing it. We have 5, 6 reasonable green creatures to sack for Naughty Order. Might be doing too much. Green is in cube is wild. Oh, come on. It's natural order. Grief might be a good card to include as disruption. But we're doing a lot as is. I love Glissa. Feels bad to not be playing her. Is there any way I can fit her in? About to go 3? What the hell? No. I have faith. This is effectively a 2-drop. What happens if we cut one of our plans? Sick of the underworld and freeze mill stuff? Yeah. If it unfortunately doesn't shuffle your whole library or your whole graveyard the way some of the Eldrazi do, just itself. So puts you on a clock, but can buy you a lot of time. Sometimes just one turn is enough against Breach Freeze. I really want to play Glissa. Over like a Titania? I believe in Glissa. It's like one of the quintessential bad green cards. We could cut the Titania plan, which would probably also mean cutting the Ice Tail, right? And then we play Glissa, maybe a Grizzlebrand or like a Nethergoyf. Maybe one of the high drops. It's like this kind of isn't a high drop. There's 4 of these. I think this is a pretty decent number to have. I think all of these are pretty decent. Woodfall Primus maybe, I feel like might be like one of the weaker links here. I don't know, man. Still having 3 good natty order targets is probably fine. But that reduces us to 2 good reanimate targets, which feels a little bit shitty. Things been staring here. This is so good though. Oh man. I want to play it. Is Mox Diamond bad? Mox Diamond can't be bad. There's no way. What a stupid thing that just came out of my mouth. There's no way that's bad. $41 card special? Maybe with all of these mana dorks, maybe we can afford to go down on a land? That bad? Yeah, I know Mox is good. Stupid thing that came out of my mouth. I'm thinking about going down a land because we have a lot of mana dorks. But you don't really want to go down on lands when you are playing a Mox Diamond. 4 turn 1 mana dorks. Bucket we ball? Bucket we ball? Alright, I'll try it. If I regret it, I'll cut something. I don't know, maybe a Primus. Play against a... I want to say Auntie Ethel, but that's the Baldur's Gate 3 character. This hand doesn't do that much. But it has dorks. Maybe I keep. And then count on us eventually finding something. Or I think we need to find a payoff. So let's mulligan this hand. This hand doesn't have the payoff. But I'll keep. Put back a necromancy, keep removal. Are we on the draw? Honestly, I forgot. Okay, we're on the draw. It's fine. Okay. Consider, sure. Abandoned island. Some kind of blue mage bullshit. Classic. Hideaway 4, Shelllock Isle. Okay. Understandable. Here's an Elvish Mystic. Yeah, I'll play it. Alright, there's some kind of... Oh. Okay.
I will invert the world to watch kings grovel and worms.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think I just grist here. Lissa gets 3-3'd. Yeah. Let's just get rid of their Oko. Ugh. Love you, grist.
This is my
bae. Malevolent Rumble, sure. Vibrance, Badger Ball, Mountain. Okay. They reveal the Vibrance. Time Walk! Oh! Ah, must be nice. Must be nice. JL with the 5-month resub. Thank you so much, homie. Glad to have you here. Thanks for being here. You accuse them of blue mage bullshit, but they're a bad green deck too. So true. But all of their individual cards are good. Look at this bullshit. Shockland. Are they just Vibrance killing my grist? Unforge. Did they spend Wooburg on it? Oh, okay. Alright, sure. Sure. Let's keep going. We just started. We're playing some reanimator naughty order bullshit. Alright. I think we just Glissa here, right? Yeah. If they kill it, we can Deluge. Protect ourselves. But getting a Glisten would be great. Solio, hello. No one's called me that in a very long time. Oh, gross. Okay.
One butt kicking foot, so we are large and in charge.
Okay. Let's hope they didn't read what Glissa does.
We are tough.
Oh, fine. Fine. Not happy about it. We take 8 here, go down to 12. The Deluge go down to 8, but then they just get to Minsk and Boo again next turn. We can animate dead Glissa. And then next turn, maybe Natty Order if we draw a land. But then we go down to 8, and then we feel really bad about ourselves. But how do we win this game otherwise, right? They also just get within Minsk and Boo's sack kill us range pretty soon. I think we're losing this game. But let's grab our Glissa. Put up a blocker this turn.
Evil never wins.
Opponent's deck is pretty wild, yeah. I agree.
Tiny.
This is definitely some slop here. Oko, Time Walk, Vinskin Boo, yeah. Teamer slop for sure. Oh, they have it, don't they? Okay, that's just GG. Man. Alright. Got him. Or they got me. I mean, Glissa was pretty mid there. NGL. Would I have rather had a land there? We wouldn't have anything. We wouldn't have had anything if it had been like a land there, because we wouldn't have had a creature to sack to natty order. I don't know. I think we just got ran over by the better stompy deck. TBH. Leatherhead might be a good mid-rangey card. I'm sort of into the idea of cutting the Titania Icetail Sylvan Safekeeper plan and playing a little bit more mid-rangey. Right? Putting in like Leatherhead, putting in, I guess, an extra land to get to 17, and putting in maybe a Surak. How's that? Because I think this way we play a pretty decent plan, play a pretty decent game, even if we don't draw into our unfair stuff. I think we'll try it out. See what happens. The 17th land would probably feel pretty good to have. All right. Against Chicken Nugs, who is some kind of guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know who you are. All right. Yeah, this hand looks good. This is a turn 2 Overlord, potential turn 3 Reanimate or Deluge. Seems peace. Hope that we hit something good, but if not, with just one more land, we can just hard cast a Leatherhead. But let's see if our opponent does anything busted. Cast Overlord with Impending. I'll decline. I'll decline to put attracts it back to my hand. See if they hold up a counter spell for my Reanimate. I might not go for it if they hold up mana here. Mind Twist. Oh, they're gonna be mad at me. Wow. Nice. This is a creature when it's on the battlefield. Land. Instant. Creature. Grist. Birds. Glissa. Grist is also removal. Does this work? Oh, in addition to its other types, that's awesome. Sick. Nice. All right, pass the turn. The one card that they didn't hit was the Reanimate. That's awesome. Feels good, man. Oracle of the Alpha. Okay. Do they have like a snuff out or something? That would kill my Atraxid. Oh, they're just conceding to that. Awesome. That's sick. Lucky Mind Twist. Mind Twist is one of those cards that, like, when it feels good to cast, it feels really good. But when something like that happens, you know, opponent would be malding. Opponent's writing an angry ticket right now to the Magic Arena team. Hilarious. The one card that the Mind Twist whiffed on was the one that won me the game. The only one that I was hoping that they don't hit. RNG giveth and taketh. Just so true. We're on the play here. We don't really have anything else besides the Overlord, but I think this is fine. Odds are pretty decently high that we hit like a mana dork or something off of the turn 2 to Overlord. We're gonna play. I'll keep it. Drawing into land here would be ideal. Getting a Grist online early would be awesome. Or a Glissa. Mox Diamond, okay. 2 mana turn 1. Are they doing anything here? Alright, Spell Bomb, sure. I can live with that. Alright, we hit a land here, which is awesome. Let's cast our Overlord. Alright. So we've seen red and blue from them. They're an Isn't Mage. I'm guessing Surak would probably be pretty decent against them. So let's take that. They have counter magic. Surak is ideal here. Yeah. Okay, Coalition Relic, sure. Ancestral Recall, okay. Grab a second Black Pip here, I guess. And then I actually like getting my Grist online here. I feel like Planeswalkers are usually a little bit difficult for these colors to deal with. We're dealing with permanents. Bolts are easy, but this takes Grist out of bolt range. Mox Ruby, okay. Artifacts out the wazoo. Chandra, sure.
Let's do this. Oh, today's my lucky day.
Okay. Mind Collapse, alright. Yeah. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana next turn. We could reanimate Grist. That's actually not that bad. It still dies to a Pirate Spell Bomb, which kind of sucks. 3 mana this turn. They might be running out of useful cards here. That's also something to consider, I guess. Reanimating my Grist puts it into Pirate Spell Bomb range. But anything else, if I play like a Surak or something, it just gets immediately killed by a Chandra. So I think this is my best play. We're gonna do it. They could spell bomb my Might in response, or my Insect in response, but I don't think that's good, because it means that I just make one and then do it next turn. I guess they could Chandra minus to kill it the next turn, but that's not good either. I think this is the play that is the most disruptive to them. I'd assume they have lands in hand, I don't know. They're deciding what they want to do. But I think that killing their Chandra is a good play. Because this is a source of repeatable card advantage. Taking their time. Yeah, no rush, opponent. Whenever you're ready. Alright, there we go. Let me do it. Alright, killing the Chandra. That's all I got. What have they got? 4 cards in hand here. Got 2 of these stuck in our hand, which is really awkward. But our Grist is in spell bomb range. Maybe your opponent just rage quit over that. You know, I really didn't think that I could get a Grist and a creature for my attract set, but I forgot that it's in addition to its other types. So it's a creature and a planeswalker, which is nice. Best of both worlds. Hannah Montana. She's just like her. Kong, hello, how you doing? Fun's roping us. That's how I'm doing. They gone? Ah, opponent rage quit. Okay. Or I guess I have no idea what they have in their hand. They have 4 cards. Hard to believe that they would rage quit over that, but GG. 2-1, we take those. Got to Magic last September? Nice. Welcome to the hobby. It's a good place to be. Commander's great, but I think that playing draft is a great way to make you a better player. So hope you enjoy the content. Thanks for being here. Hopes. How easy, you just gotta. Playing against a Wandering Emperor here. Thanks for the follow, homie. His hand's a little bit mid, honestly. I think we could do better, right? Well, we do have Surak on 3. Not even the worst necromancy target in the world. I think I'm keeping. Right past the turn. Mox Pearl, sure. What are they doing? Share Chromatic Star. Okay, no lands? You got a land, buddy? Larian Academy. Ooh. Alright, I see you. Wow. Grab a swamp here. Noble Hierarch is nice. Or Ignoble Hierarch. Karn. Okay. They make a construct. You could exile Karn immediately. That leaves us with a lot to deal with. I think I'd like to do it. Don't really have another good way of dealing with it.
And thank you for the lesson.
We take a bunch of damage this turn. Next is becoming Rutrow. Okay, taking 5 this turn. They get to exile something. Baleful Strix, pretty decent also. Okay. Bitter Triumph. We could also Deluge for 4 here, because it would kill this, and then this would die to state-based actions. think I'm gonna do that. Staunch the bleeding. Hope that they don't have many more creatures. I guess it works with artifacts or creatures. Kind of rough. Either spell bomb, okay. Well, let's see what they put here. 4 mana. 5, 6, 7. Thunder Trap Trainer kicked. Yeah. Okay, Memory Jar and what have we got here? Can't imagine they whiff here. Oh, they did whiff on the second one. Wow. Golos, huh? Okay. I see. Golos grabs an Urza Saga. Interesting. Alright. We could Bitter Triumph here and then Necromancy or Woodfall Primus next turn. That seems not that bad. Let's do that. I don't think they have a way of getting Wooburg for Golos. Memory Jar, sure, hard casting that. Thank you. Tezzeret, okay.
Through ambition, I
Sure.
even
So the Memory Jar makes things awkward for me.
Answer to me.
Because they can disrupt it. If they don't crack it immediately, they can disrupt my Necromancy play. They have infinite mana, effectively. Huge Tezzeret.
I expect success.
Pretty terrifying. Sure. Player Academy taps for 7. Okay, let's do this in response. Discard a card. Kill Tezzeret. I'm less concerned about the damage on board. Okay. Take 5 this turn, go down to 6. We get our Necromancy back next turn. We're gonna be discarding these cards. Channel. What are you doing here? What's happening? Whoa. Double green for a channel. I respect it. What is happening? Urza, I see. I guess you could get a lot here. I still have outs, I think. I still have outs, I think. I don't know if I have a way of recurring the Deluge. That'd be a good one. I don't think I do. Time Spiral. Okay. What does Memory Jar read? Each player discards their hand. Okay. Sure. Sure. I do have Tear Asunder right now, so we can kill an artifact at instant speed. Guessing it's gonna be this
My
construct
purpose is
or the
clear.
Urza Saga because it makes 2
Rule
more
the
constructs.
edge.
This game isn't feeling very winnable against this super unfair deck, but that's okay. It happens. It happens. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I guess we could still draw Deluge now because they shuffled our library. Yeah.
My will is my own.
Oh my god. Okay, they can spin their Urza a bunch of times. Sure, buddy. I guess they could have done all of that in response, right? So there wasn't really a time there.
I am in charge.
Okay.
There is no system
Where I could have
I
prevented them from
can't
making another
improve.
construct off of their saga. Okay.
All too easy.
How much would I have to deluge for? This is a 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. So these would be 10, 10. So I could do it for 10. We might hit something off of their Nexus.
Soon.
Okay.
You will grow.
It's making a ton of 1/1s. Some huge constructs. If our top deck isn't exactly Toxic Deluge, you just lose anyways. Oh yeah, I can't even deluge for that amount. Yeah. So I think we're just dead. Let's see what we draw. There's Necromancy. They're exiling a bunch of cards from their graveyard. What a banger, man. Opponent's living the dream. Alright. They got us. GG. Enough. Stop, she's already dead! I don't think there's anything that we could have really done there against them. Have more disruption. Maybe a grief or something could have done it, but I think these kinds of decks are just gonna lose against the unfair decks. You know, unless you get under them. That's okay, it happens. Yeah, I mean, they landed Academy turn 1, right? And short of having Strip Mine or Wasteland, which I didn't see, there's just no chance that we could possibly have. That's okay, though. 2 and 2. Many such cases dying to broken Academy decks. Playing against an Oracle of the Alpha here. Huh. Does this hand do enough? Need something. Because we need like a third land to make this hand playable. I think I mulligan this. This hand's much worse. I don't really think I could go down on 5. I don't think that's feasible. Is it possible for me to go down to 5? I'm gonna keep. I don't know if that's wrong, but I'm doing it. Aura's Tyark? I think this hand is worse than my other one, but the first one was very dependent on us drawing another land in the first 2 turns, the first 2 draws. And then just having no early plays, I think was pretty bad. The alternative would have been going down, right? To 5. I don't think the 1 damage is worth not holding up the Terrace Under here, so let's do this. They're a Cryptic Command gamer. Cool sleeves. What is this? Teamer. Okay, another Teamer gamer. We lost to one of those earlier. Could have 5 mana this turn. Need to draw something bigger now. Rotten Agenda, thank you for the follow. I think your 6 is better because you have at least top decks open. 7 hand needed land, turn 2 into your most during mediocre mid-range things. Yeah, fully agree with your assessment. We have a couple of decent good top decks here, right? Natural Order's good. 3, 4, 5 drop here is good. Yeah. A lot of good draws here. I think our best draw might be an Overlord. Okay, maybe a Gruul gamer? We haven't... Oh, they also... Okay, yeah, 2 fetch lands. Maybe they're a Titania gamer. I don't know. Vibrance. Okay. Sure. Low mana. Alright, they got nothing else. Leatherhead is a great draw for us here. Hexproof counter is awesome. Against them, this might just win us the game. Yeah, looks like a Gruul gamer. Screaming Nemesis. Okay. Overlord. Okay. Let's go to combat. Ooh, actually, I fucked up. They can kill our halfling here. I should have done this before combat. I should have blown my load before combat. I think I can't attack now because if they just kill my halfling, it's so bad for me. I miss out on damage this way though. Shuffle that back in. Yeah. Let's play the Hierarch. Pass the turn. Seems like they can't really attack either. Well, I guess they can. They get to kill one of my mana dorks or make me unable to gain life for the rest of the game, but that doesn't seem that good. I still have a bunch of mana after all that. I think Leatherhead with Hexproof counter is just gonna maybe win me the game. Okay. Okay. I think they're more likely to kill my Hierarch than anything else. Let's go to combat. Attack for 6. We could, if they double block, we could tear asunder, exile something before damage. Or we could just animate dead my Leatherhead. But it doesn't kill both of them. Okay. I'm gonna exile their Nemesis so they don't get to kill something in response. And I still trample over, but just for 1 less, and my Leatherhead still survives this way. Seems good. I'll decline. 3 counters left on the Overlord. Would love if that resolved. If it became a real boy. Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay. Glorybringer and Emrakul. Sure. Shockland. Okay. I will take 2. Let's go to combat. Swinging for 6. Not blockable by all of these things together. Love a big drop right now. Okay. I will decline. Lighted halfling. Okay. Yeah. They get to get something off my library with the robber. That's actually awesome for them. Nice. I think I'll double block. Killing my halfling, understandable. Yeah, unfortunate. Very unlucky. Go to combat. In a perfect world here, they block with Surak, and I get to reanimate it. Yeah, that's totally fine. They're at 6. Reanimating this makes it a 4/4. Let's do it. All right, nice. And the next turn, our Overlord becomes a real boy. It's a land. They have a Saw's Chocobo. They attack with their Seasoned Pyromancer. I think we do nothing here. Okay. Swinging for 5. Overthrow is pretty nice here. Presumably, they block with everything. Well, maybe they don't. DJ, play my favorite song. Raise the roof with the dogs. I'll play something by Beyonce. Attacks for 5/5. Requires them to throw everything in front of it if they want the possibility of killing it. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Kill everything. Now we have 2 things. This becomes a real boy. They can exile this to make 1/1s. We attack in for 11 or 10 next turn. They are forced to chump, take, or I guess we just attack with the Leatherhead. The Robberoid is pretty good. NGL. Okay. Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Yeah. I'm not close to being able to cast that yet. $1,800 hot and fun. Hear my ringtone every time. Okay, go down to 1. Cast Surak. Pass the turn. Can't imagine they have something here that saves them. Yeah, it's a Magda. Yeah, we just trample over for the win. Nice. Got him. 3 and 2. I like this better than the Titania route, honestly. I guess it could be cool if it worked out, but there's a lot of specific pieces that you need for it to be decent, I think. Often, Titania just eats shit. This isn't very good. World's My Worm is pretty mid in the hand. This is effectively a 6 land hand, or a 6 card hand. Mox Diamond plus 3 lands is pretty nice. I guess we have the option of top decking something. I think we can do better than this. Yeah. These are awkward in hand, but let's keep Bin and... Theoretically, if I were to reanimate something, what would I want it to be? This is castable. This is more castable than Atraxa. But I guess if we top deck the natural order, which one would I rather have, right? Maybe Atraxa. I think that makes sense. We're on the draw here. Okay. Landscape, pass. Grab a forest, turn 2, probably bird. Talisman, okay. Grab a forest. There's an argument for just playing, holding up Go over the throat, but I don't think that's correct. Let's just play our bird. Because we're going to be playing Surak on curve anyways. We don't have anything to do with the extra mana. So it might be worth just holding up the removal in case they hit us with something big here. But I don't think it's too much of a tempo loss to go over the throat on our turn. Ugh. As I'm saying that, regrets. Okay. Yeah, we can destroy both things on their board right now, so I think that's pretty decent. Let's just kill Urza. And then Virtue. Seems fine. Yanni Cast, thank you for the follow. How you doing, homie? They have 5 mana now. Jeskai Gamer. Monastery Mentor. Okay, a little scary. Feels like they have a bolt for my bird. Yeah. Unlucky. Okay. That's a bad draw. Play Surak here. Pass the turn. Coming down on this Mox Diamond, NGL. Are you for fucking real? Fuck this shit, man. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Whatever you say. Fuck this shit. Hate it here. We just kill their mentor. Take a bunch. 3, 4, 5. We're more likely to draw into a reanimate for the Torsten, I guess. Yeah, let's pass. Take 6 probably this turn, maybe more. Depending on how many prowess triggers we can get. 5. We don't have any fast mana besides the Mox, so we don't have any way of ramping out a Virtue this next turn. Talisman, okay, that's a prowess trigger. Okay.
Don't worry, they'll never catch us.
Looting 2, yup.
I'm a talented improviser.
They have 1 mana, balance, gnarly. Flame Slash, okay. So we take 12 here. Deluge is our only out, but yeah, they got us here. Man, that sucks. All right, 3 and 3. That's average. Can't be too sad about it. Perfectly respectable. I think the deck was fine. Didn't really get to do the natural order thing at all. Barely got to reanimate things either. A little sad that we didn't really get to see all the pieces of our deck together, but that's fine.